Peace, y'all. This is Asè. I'm all about life force rejuvenation and paradigm shifts. And today we're going to do a pick a card reading on healing our insecurities. So I'm going to look at one, maybe two, maybe three. It really depends on the reading, right? Of your insecurities, and we will attempt to heal it here and now with the tarot, okay? So, how should we pick our piles? Let's use my little loyal crystal dogs, okay? So pile one will be the amethyst crystal, and pile two will be the rose quartz crystal. I think I want to do a pile three. Pile three will be the organite pyramid, okay? So choose, whatever resonates most to you, okay? And I will see you in your pile. Peace, pile one. So if you chose the amethyst crystal, okay, this is your reading. Let's look into your insecurity or insecurities that need to be healed. Page of Swords. Man, I heard gossip. Gossip girl. Gossip girl. Why? I always wonder why. I mean, I get it. I get that it can be fun, but then it gets to a point where it starts damaging people's reputation, and it can start damaging you. It can damage your friendships, your relationships. But it is very addicting, isn't it? Gossip, right? So no judgment, okay? Because we're here to heal. Yeah, let me get a card. Let me see. Addiction. Some of you are a little too, snoopy, too. Eight of Knives. Maybe you have all these fears about what other people are doing, and it makes it hard for you to focus on what it is that you actually need to be doing. It can affect you from moving forward in your life. And it can cause a lot of illusions. Yeah, it can have you very stagnant in your life. Focusing on other people, focusing on gossip, focusing on the news, trying to get information because of whatever fear you may have going on, okay? And then, you noose yourself up and you stop your own manifestations from coming in. So, you're not the only one with this problem, right? This is a reading for many of us. So, a lot of us have this problem. Okay, so yeah, let's tap into healing that. And the way we start by healing it is really sitting in that. Why do we gossip? It's kind of like, you know what it is? It's kind of like when I'm feeling down and I'm feeling like my home life. 10 of Cups in reverse, 333, 369. Yeah, I feel like I don't necessarily have everything going on in my life. The gossip for me, it's watching like Divorce Court, right, or a Jerry Springer show. Okay, and you see what's going on in other people's lives, and you say to yourself, "Wow, this one has 3 baby daddies. Man, I got issues with my husband, but at least I have a husband, at least." And I'm just giving you an example of my mindset when I'm watching these type of shows, right? And I'm in a depressive state, especially when I was pregnant and I couldn't do much, right? I just had my baby and I couldn't work as much. And if you guys haven't or don't know me that well, I can be in a very workaholic energy, right? I could work. I have a very addictive type of energy, right? So it's easy for me to fall into that. So when that was, I couldn't do that as much, right? And then maybe I put too much worth in my work, right? Now I have some time to delve into divorce court or people's court or whatever, and I see what's going on in other people's lives, and it's just like, oh wow, at least I have you know, I have this, this, and this. I might have these problems going on in my life, but it could be so much, it could be worse, right? And I think that's what the gossip might do for you all. Where you can take, it's kind of like an escapism. You can take the light off of your problems. You can take the light off of your home. You can take the light off of what's going on with you. And you can look at what other people got going on. Judge what other people have going on. And somehow it makes you feel better about your situation because, well, at least I'm not going through this. Or at least I'm not like this, right? There's like a comparison happening. So what insecurity is actually going on with your home life? There's a lack of patience for your projects here. Okay, what else is going on? Oh, the creatrix. That's beautiful. Magician energy, guys. Okay, so I'm not necessarily getting a fear, but just like a little bit like of a reluctance to tap into your inner power. It's so much easier and comfortable to point at what others are doing. See, and no offense to my family, I love my family. But as I grew older, I realized that my family could have some like hater tendencies, right? It's easy to look on the screen during a Super Bowl performance, right? And point out what you did or didn't like about the show. Anybody can be a critic, but how many of us can actually get on the stage and be the show, right? And so perhaps all the critiquing that, or gossip, or research, or whatever it is, the judgments that maybe you put onto other people, there could be maybe a reluctance for you to be center stage because you know that energy is also going to come to you. And so now there has to be this protective energy, this understanding of you also not giving in to the gossipers. Crazy, right? Like, you also knowing how to protect yourself from people who carry this same energy that you find yourself in. That's not easy to do, right? And then it could feel a little bit karmic, right? Because now if you put yourself in the energy of being center stage, if you put yourself out there to be seen, if you put yourself in a place where you own your power, right? Now you have to be okay with all the gossip that's going to go on around about you. You have to be okay with what people are going to say about you. You have to be okay with the critiques. You have, and then you're going to have to heal this part of yourself that may not like to get critiqued. It's okay if you're the one doing it, but maybe, I'm sorry to say this, part one, because this is a hard reading, and you should congratulate yourself for just even clicking on this reading, because a lot of people aren't going to even go here with themselves, like doing this type of shadow work, right? But what we have to figure out is, okay, you can dish it, but how can you take it, right? Like, take what you can dish out. So now we have to like get in the gym, get in the spiritual gym, and work our spirit up to be able to take it, so that you can be center stage, so that you can access your power. Because unfortunately, the gossip isn't allowing you to access your authenticity. It's the gossip allows you to stay on the sidelines. It doesn't allow you to take center stage, right? Man, that's deep. That's so deep. Yeah. Okay, let's look into it. Going into this Ten of Swords. Man, just taking it like a G. Where can you get into this space of acceptance and peace that you can take these criticisms like a G, that you can that you can also take the fact that, yeah, like I used to criticize, and perhaps it wasn't fully right because I didn't have the courage to be the one actually on that stage. So this is also the courage to check yourself. I want to give you guys like a huge hug because this is so like, I'm rooting for you guys, okay? Like, even if you may have been karmic in other people's situations, right? But we're all human, and this is the growth, right? You know, we need dirt and rain for our plants to grow. Okay, so you're not alone in this. Don't look down on yourself for this. Just, you really have to be in a space of self-forgiveness and self-acceptance. And now when you see other people, as you rise into the creatrix, and as you become center stage, and as you rise into your power, and as you take up being who you know what I mean, like really going into your soul's mission, and as the critiques come and the judgment comes, right, you can look at those people and you can say with loving eyes, wow, I was where you were, and I know what space you're in. And you might be able to lift some of them out and into their own power and on their own stage, right? And some won't be ready yet. But just the fact that you'll be able to see where some people were, or like see your younger self in those people, or you know what I'm saying, before you really embraced your higher self and your higher self and your higher power and all that good stuff, right? Before you were able to rise up out of this page into the magician, like what? Out of this immaturity into your fullness, into who it is that you're actually supposed to be. I know you guys understand what I'm saying. I know I'm repeating myself a little bit, but like we get in there, okay? We are getting there. Yes, that is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing, being able to tell someone that, like, I see you and I've been there. It almost reminds me, like, if you've ever lost something and you're in a place of grief and maybe loneliness, right? But then years pass and someone loses the equivalent of to what you lost, and then you're able to take their hand and say, I've been there, I know exactly what you're feeling, what you're going through. You're really able to help someone out of that. That is a gift. So this Page of Swords energy, don't beat yourself up about this. The 10 of Swords is not a bad thing. The 10 means graduation. The 10 means that we're moving on to the next chapter. Okay, it's not 9 of Swords where we're like stuck in this loop. No, we are getting out of this karmic loop, right? And now when you see others in this, you can take them possibly through the 10 and pull them into their creatrix, okay? Yes, yes. So you all have an insecurity of really being in your full power, and whatever you've said about others, it being, you know what I'm saying, the tables turning and it happening to you, and the tables will turn and it will happen to you, and you just keep your chin up, right? And know that you're going through the fire, not just for yourself, but that you're going to help others through this same fire when the time comes. And it is worth it. It is worth it going through this fire and having yourself at the end of it all, and then being on your deathbed and saying, yeah, I did that. And I didn't just stay on the sidelines my whole life critiquing others. I actually took that like a champ, and I grew, and people can grow, and people do grow, and people can change, and I changed, and I know others that have changed, and when I see other people in that energy, I just smile, and I wish them that same transformation that I had for myself. And you will inspire others too. People will see this change within you and it will inspire them. It really will. And they will have respect for you for saying, hey, like this is me looking in the mirror, and this is me actually taking hold of of the power that, and having the divine really work through me. Now some would say accessing the divine within, however you want to say it, but yeah. Okay, so man, that was so powerful. Pile 1. I don't even know what extra information we have over on Patreon, but go ahead and check the comment section below for the free reading on Patreon. That's for anyone who actually felt this reading, okay? And yeah, we are doing the work over here, and just creating better versions of ourselves, okay? So I hope that gave you the paradigm shift and life force rejuvenation needed for your journey. I'm always honored to be on this journey with you all. Hopefully I will see you on Patreon. Peace. Pile 2, if you chose the rose quartz, the little rose quartz dog. Okay, let's look into it. Your insecurity, and let's heal this insecurity today through tarot. Okay, insecurity to need to look at. Knight of Pentacles. The slowest moving knight. Perhaps we have an insecurity with money, stability, consistency. Okay. Ace of Cups was here too, but it didn't come out of the deck, so I'm going to put it back. Okay, let's look at this Nine of Pentacles. Why is this? Why do we have an insecurity around our physical realm, our physical stability? Six of Pentacles. Okay, this might have to do with definitely a lack mindset, right? That's the easy answer, but something being withheld, something not being given. Let me look more into that. What was not given? Oh, it came right out. Page of Swords. Okay. The Emperor. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords. The Hanged Woman. Ace of Wands. Something was taken from you, and I see that you still get up and go though, but first of all, you're very strong, Pile 2. I see the strength here. Because for us to have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands, okay, that is, I love that actually. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. I think I'm getting emotional because of this Seven of Swords here, and this by the Emperor. This is man, betrayal, backstabbing, right? Somebody manipulating a situation, just something. And I don't know if you fully healed this or looked at this. It seems that you have, because we have Ten of Swords, and that you were able to turn the Hangman, like whatever stuck energy this put you in, it looks like you were able to turn it on its head, okay? And still work with what you got. But you still have that insecurity of not being insecurity. This insecurity of not being secure. I just saw 1919. So that's 1010, that's 20, that's 2. Okay. Oh man, where to begin here? Like, okay, what Spirit wants you to know about this insecurity? What the Spirit wants you to know about this insecurity? Justice. Your justice is coming. Okay, so but what is it that needs to come from this for them to get their justice? Queen of Pentacles. Oh, ooh. I just heard that spirit wants you to like give to yourself. Okay, and I just saw 20. The theme is 2 for some reason. Some of you all here give to others because of what was not given to you. And spirit wants you to transmute that energy and give it to yourself. Okay? There's something else I'm getting here. What else am I getting? They want you to give it to yourself so that it will create that stability. The reason the stability isn't there is because you haven't fully learned how to put it, and maybe this is why the Ace of Cups came up as well, even though I put it back in the deck. It's like you haven't fully given it back to you. You have not fully replenished your cup to really be giving. But it's like, you know that something was taken from you and you don't, I'm getting so emotional. You don't want others to go through that, feel that. And it's like you give from that place of hurt. And this is why you need to take a period of time to just give to yourself. And just create your own stability, because others won't do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Okay? Others will take from you. Others will use you, abuse you, mistreat you. You cannot put your trust in others. Maybe other people can put their trust in you, and others being able to put their trust in you somehow is keeping the like idea that you can't trust others. Others can be trusted because others can trust me. But really, it's like really we need this self-trust going on here. Man, insecurities are crazy. Insecurities are crazy. Okay. What am I missing here, Spirit? I'm missing something here. Yeah. This is what they want you to graduate from. Like, this is what they want you to get with the World in reverse, okay? 6 of Swords. They want you to move forward. 7 of Cups and 2 of Swords. They want you to plan out and see all the different options and all the different ways you can give to yourself. And I think sometimes people are like, okay, give to myself. That's manicure. That's pedicure. That's doing my eyebrows. And then I want you to think of it like this, though. No. We're not talking about buying clothes. We're not talking about any of that. We're talking about building a foundation. What does building a foundation mean for you? Is that having a savings that never gets touched? It just makes you feel safe. It just makes you feel secure. It just makes you feel that no matter what others do on the outside, you have created a space for you to feel stable, for you to be okay. Oh man. And if you have a partner, right, you're in a marriage or something like that, perhaps you create a space of security and your partner creates a space of security. And you guys tell each other, like, no matter what happens, no matter if someone passes on, no matter if we leave each other, we both agree to have this specific space, this specific savings, this specific houses, whatever gives you all as a couple a foundation. We vow to each other for us each to have this foundation of security. Man, which I think is so powerful, so deep, so that no matter what happens, we're both okay at the end of the day. And when our children come and go and visit, they're okay at the end of the day. I don't care if it's you just having $100 for self, having a stream of income for self, something, I don't care if you see it as selfish. Indulge in that shadow of yourself, that selfish shadow, because I'm seeing that it's like this pile just gives it all away, like gives it all away. Okay, you guys got me, you guys really got me, like, you guys must be healing stuff in me Okay? So, Spirit, Divine, your inner, your higher self is saying, like, no. Even though others may be able to come to you and you're able to keep this truth that others can be relied on and trusted, and that there are people in this world that won't sabotage, and there are people in this world that will support, and there are people in this world that will do right, right? Have your foundation for you, okay? And I know I repeated myself, but I just felt like someone really had to hear this and know that it's okay. And maybe no one ever told. Oh, I do not want to get emotional. Oh my gosh, pile two. Pile two. Maybe no one ever told you that it's okay for you to just have something for you. But I'm telling you right now that it is okay. And to create space for that. And teach your children that it's okay. And your spouse that it's okay. That we just have something just to the side we could have forever for ourselves. I don't care if it's $100 that you never touch. It's just something for you. Okay? I love you all so much. I hope this gave you the life force, rejuvenation, and paradigm shift needed so that you can have security amongst all the insecurity. And it can give you a sense of actual stability and worth, because you are worthy enough for this stability. You are worthy enough to have a foundation that you don't give away, that no one can chip from, that is just for you. Okay? I love you all so, so much. Okay? Much, much love. All right? And check out the free Patreon reading. I'll be doing an extended version just to see. That's our club over there, to see who really is feeling the readings like that. If you feel multiple readings on the channel, then the Patreon is for you. It's our little clubhouse over there, absolutely free, where we can just vibe out and I can know who's actually like feeling the channel. Okay, so I love you all so much, and I'll see you over there. Bye. Pile 3, I'm so proud that you're here to heal one of your insecurities. I saw 27, 27 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 18, which is 9. Okay, yes, you might be in the thick of it right now with the 9 energy, okay, the karmic energy. Maybe you see multiple energies going through multiple people, and you're sick of it, you're tired of it, and you want to heal this insecurity so that you don't have to deal with the karmic energy any longer. Pile 3. And I'm just so proud of you for clicking on this reading, because everybody is not ready to heal their insecurities. Everybody's not ready to see their insecurities, and this is a hard reading to get. Okay? But this is the work that I'm honored to do for you all. You feel me? Okay. Yeah, what is the insecurity here, Spirit? Divine, what is the 6 of Pentacles? Okay, something with giving, all right? A giving energy we're looking at. Maybe you have an insecurity but actually giving to people, okay? 8 of Swords. Yeah, you could have fears. You could have I'm just getting off the bat a lack of trust and insecurity with people. Like an insecurity with giving to others. Feeling like there's not enough to actually go around. And this is very interesting, because the insecurity in pile 2 was that they gave way too much. They gave so much that they didn't even have for themselves. So there are definitely people out there who are willing to give, pile 3. There are people out there who are more than willing. They will give the shirt off their back to the point where they don't even have for themselves. And you might look down on those people and think that they're stupid and foolish. But they, that's their insecurity, just like this is your insecurity. And we're about to find out why you have this insecurity. Because the reason pile 2 had this insecurity, which I think is, I think it's important for you all to know this about giving people. They had that insecurity because no one gave to them. So they were giving to prove to themselves that there are people out there that will give. How intense is that psychology, right? So while you might look down on people and think of these people as foolish, perhaps you have created some of these people out of you not being willing to give. Perhaps. How crazy is that? That you're creating some of the people that you look down upon. And maybe some of you don't look down on them, but I am getting this feeling that some of you do. And maybe this gives you a false sense of worth, like a false sense of you being better than, because you're not foolish enough to give the shirt off your back. You're not foolish enough to give away your foundation, right? And that must make you superior, right? But see, that's an ego trap. It's an ego trap because ego's supposed to be here. No one is superior than the other, right? And when we start thinking that we're lesser than someone, we got an ego issue. And when we start thinking or tricking ourselves into thinking that we're better than somebody, it's another ego trick, right? And so we got to get back to this equilibrium of knowing that I'm not better than the next person. I have my issues, they have their issues, we're all working through it, and we're all doing the best that we can. And I'm not superior, but I'm also not inferior, right? So let's look at why do we have these trust issues with people, all this stuff. Ooh, judgment. There is a calling here. What is this calling about? What is this calling about? Page of Cups. Ooh, this is a whole story, guys. I'm seeing someone that doesn't even fully share their gifts and talents. And the divine is calling on you to share your gifts and talents, your creativity. Perhaps you're afraid that people will think that you're foolish, or it's like you're afraid of the criticism. You might want to take a look at pile 1 also. But this criticism for pile 3 is more like it's as if you're your worst critic. Like you judge yourself way too harshly, pile 3. You need you need to give yourself some grace here, guys. Like, you've pulled yourself out of some tough times with the Strength card here. It's like, man, you all are so strong that but you not wanting to seem weak is not allowing you to go to that next level, right? We have to show our vulnerability, and we have to get in the arena, as Dr. Brené Brown has stated so many times in her book, Daring Greatly. We have to get in the arena, and we have to be vulnerable. And this perfectionist energy and this hiding, like this conservative energy we have to be perfect and we're not going to learn anything that way, right? There are many times where I could have stayed in the mastery, like I just could have stayed in mastery and not went to the student level and say, okay, well, like I'm ready to learn something new, and I have to take myself off of this pedestal to learn something completely new right now, and to be looked at and looked down upon for not knowing, right? You have to go through that whole freshman phase, right? And you all have climbed so far. You don't want to go back to the freshman stage, but Spirit is like, nah, I'm calling you to go back to this page energy. I'm calling you to go back to this child energy, this student energy. I'm calling you to start again, so that later in your life you can combine these energies. See, if you just, I'm 30 right now, right? So say I didn't want to learn anything new right now at 30. I'm 30, I'm good, right? Martial arts, no, I don't want to learn martial arts. But so now I'm 40 and I haven't learned anything new. Here I am at 40. I could have had 10 years of martial arts under my belt at 40. But I didn't want to go to that student level. I didn't want to be awkward in the class and not know what I'm doing. I didn't want to have people looking down at me and like, oh, she doesn't know her form. I didn't want to get hit in the jaw, and I didn't want the scars. I didn't want the potential black eye, and maybe even spraining my ankle a couple of times. Who knows what would have happened in martial arts class for 10 years, right? So instead of me having 10 years and now being able to call myself some sort, have something, some type of mastery to be able to defend myself at 40, here I am, still in the same position I was at 30. And that's what's going to happen if you don't open yourself up to practice your gifts, practice your talents, put yourself out there, try something new, start the YouTube channel and only have one subscriber, and it's your mama, okay? It might not even be your mama, right? Like, it's just that one random person that just happened to come across your channel, okay? That's what's going to happen. You will be in the same space. Isn't that scarier than starting at zero, embracing the zero? You might want to check out the meditations Journey to Zero that we're doing on the channel. Don't do that to yourself. It is a trick. It is an ego trick. You are in the ego kerplunk, like a mind game. Okay, thinking that you're gonna, if you stay on this pedestal, it's gonna be best for you. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because 10 years from now, and I'm gonna keep acting like we're all 30 here. 10 years from now, when you're 40, and those friends who got in there and went on an airplane for the first time and did that YouTube channel and that podcast, and we're looking down on it and like, oh, I don't know why they're giving this and giving that to that project and to this project, and now here we are at 40. Okay, 10 years from now, and their business is booming, and this is happening for them, and that's happening for such and such, but ain't nothing happening for you because you didn't want to give. You didn't want to open yourself up to be vulnerable and to let people just laugh and to let people just think whatever it is that they wanted to think. You didn't even put yourself in the arena. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Now, this is not trusting people. Let's look into that, and not giving to people. Because right now, I'm really in the sense of someone not giving their talents, their creations, like not giving themselves to people so that they're not like seen by others. Yeah, the Emperor. The Emperor. Okay. Could be an Aries here. Maybe your father taught you that. And then we see this transformation with the Death card here into the Queen of Swords. So what's your point, Spirit? What's the point? 6 of Wands. Okay. Let's go from the Hoodoo deck. See, 6 of Sticks here too. Yeah, it's in reverse. It's like that victory. Heartbreak. Okay. Yeah, someone already, like, perhaps your parents or somebody, like, this kind of sucks. This kind of sucks. Like, there's just heartbreak around these authority figures in your life, right? Perhaps even with friends too. I'm seeing here with the 3 of Coins. And people just not caring, right? Like people just leaving you out. You having to be independent and, you know, survive. Perhaps you didn't get the nurturing and maybe this is just something I'm getting something you don't really see in your reality. Like you just didn't grow up with people being very giving. It's probably for some of y'all, not all y'all, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a mom that may not necessarily show her emotions, you know, a dad that is very strategic here. And this is great energy for, like, this is great masculine energy I'm seeing here, you know. I think that's beautiful. However, it's just like, you know, it's stopping you from fully activating your power because the feminine energy is it dilapidated? Is that the right word? It's just not fully here. What is it that, let me hear it. What is it they need to hear, Spirit? We're going so deep. I just heard that, you know, it's the Six of Coins, that it's the giving that is going to give you luck. It's like you're stopping the currency from happening. It's causing stagnancy for some of you all. I just heard this for some of you all. It's causing like a certain stagnant energy in your love life. Yeah, it's causing loneliness. Something about your social life. It's also causing you to be stagnant. Like it's cutting off the love in your life. That's not good. And perhaps you're kind of blind to it because you really feel like you're protecting yourself. But this insecurity really has you under this false illusion that it's the best thing for yourself. But it's stopping the love. And I'm curious, some of you all, what's love got to do with it in this world? You know, what's this world without love, though? What you're going to be on your deathbed and I didn't have any love in my life. It was great. I can pass on in peace. That's what you're going to do? Like, come on. Come on, y'all. No. No. You need to create a sacred area in your life where it's safe to love, it's safe to give, it's safe to be vulnerable and to create. And if it just starts in, what's a good place to start, Spirit? What's a good place for them to start? Yeah, the Fool. They gotta have faith and do it. I feel you on that, Spirit. But maybe a safe space to start is to start a YouTube channel. And just, you know, just do that give and take with people that are interested in the same hobby as you. You don't have to know these people. It could just be strangers. Perhaps a safe space could be a vlog or a blog, right? People that you don't know but that are interested in the things that you are, because I'm getting here that the people in your life just really haven't been good examples. Like your community is also lacking love, you know. So this is the time to expand and find a new community, find new friends, find a space where, yeah, again, just find that space where it's safe for you to build up this stability and not have this insecurity that you can't give to anyone or anything. Maybe you can't do it with your family. Maybe you can't do it with this community that you're in, or with the people that you grew up with. Maybe you can't do it with the co-workers or the workplace that you're at right now. But there is somewhere in this world where you can have that, and you should have that. It is healthy to have that, because it's like this reciprocation needs to happen. So yes, come out of your Four Swords, come out of the house, come out of hermit mode, come out of yourself. Do something different. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Yes, these people from your past don't have to know about it. Just a group just for you. a safe space just for you. Join a sports team, a something, guys. It's so important for fulfillment and for your happiness in this life, okay? Because unfortunately insecurities make us do some very, very ugly things to others. So if we can have that security, if we can build this security and become more whole within ourselves, right, and have more fulfillment and happiness in our lives, then we are definitely shining like a warm light for others. And it's just going to be healing for everybody, for your children, for your line. And then this karmic situation, you don't want this for your child where they don't have any love in their life, and you don't want it for you, right? So yes, find some place where it is safe. It is safe to give. It is safe to love. And I'm going to end it there. Yeah, you guys need new friends. Y'all need new friends, for real. These old friends ain't doing it. With the quickness, the Chariot card, with the quickness, find somebody new. Okay? I love you all so much. I hope this gave you the life force, rejuvenation, and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm always honored to be on this journey with you all. And check out the quick but extended messages on Patreon. It's just a free club where we talk more about the subject at hand. Okay? So you can click the link, join the club. I'll see you all over there. All right? Much love. Peace.